Welcome back to MATV Open House Showcase. I'm here with Tammy and Jeanette of Creatives of Color. How are you guys doing tonight?
Doing well, yeah.
Good. You guys are looking great.
Oh,
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what Creatives of Color is?
Sure. So my name is Tamara Fidestin. And this is Jeanette.
Yeah, my name is Jeanette Santos. Okay. We're from Creatives of Color Boston. We basically met in North Adams, working for an arts nonprofit, and we found ourselves living back here in Greater Boston, where we're from.
And so Creatives of Color Boston, we originally founded it because we noticed that when we came back to Boston, it was quite hard to find opportunities for creatives of color here. So we've decided to make CLC Boston to really create a network of opportunities and also to create an open forum for discussion, especially for issues that impact people of color.
All right. So what actually inspired this idea and how did you come up with the name Creatives of Color?
So, again, just driving towards gathering other artists and directors and whatnot of color in the Malden, Boston area, and just for them to have a moment to, share different opportunities that they have coming up, maybe create something together. Because again, for us, I think for both of us, it was quite hard to find opportunities that were available in Boston as an artist of color.
All right. And so as the owners of this idea, what kind of challenges do you face?
So definitely so we do have an upcoming pop-up exhibit coming up. And so we had actually wanted that to be located here in Malden, just so we could contribute to the cultural landscape here. And Malden is a great place to have it. But unfortunately there's a dearth of spaces available, and definitely finding a space to host an exhibit is definitely a challenge for us. So that's definitely at the top of the list.
So have you found a place yet, or you're still looking for one?
We did.
Good news.
Yes, thankfully we did. So we're going to be hosting our upcoming showcase, which is called In Between Spaces. In Makeshift Boston. We're really excited about that connection there. So we're excited.
Okay, so when exactly is this exhibit and how can the community be a part of it?
So this exhibition will be taking place January 20th, and it'll be July 20th. My apologies. July 20th, from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Do you want to talk a bit about what we're going to be talking
Sure,
about?
yeah, of course. So basically it's called In Between Spaces.
Yes.
And so basically we're inviting artists of color to use visual and performative art to dissect, the feelings of doubt and displacement that come as a result of code switching. So formally the definition of code switching is basically when you alter the way you speak and express yourself in certain audience.
Okay.
I think the informal example of that is, the phrase of using your white voice, basically. In the movie, for example, Sorry to Bother You, the main character, he's a telemarketer. And he discovers that if he uses his white voice, all these opportunities open up to him all of a sudden that weren't previously available to him before he started using his white voice. So basically, we're going to use our pop-up exhibit to kind of explore that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so for artists who are out there watching this right now, how can they reach out to you if they want to be a part of this?
Sure.
Great. So if you're interested in becoming a part of Creatives of Color Boston, feel free to find us on Facebook. You can also email us at creativesofcolorboston@gmail.com. We'd love to hear some feedback, or we'd love to have you involved in the discussion in any way.
Yeah, we just launched our call for artists last week.
Okay. And how is that going so far?
Pretty good, yeah. There's definitely a good response.
And do you need others besides artists? Besides artists, do you need other people like volunteers, or is there any other thing that the community, like I said, the modern community can assist you with?
Sure, definitely show up, support us at the exhibit, show us that you support what we're trying to achieve.
Okay. Well, thank you guys so much. We really appreciate you being here, and good luck with the event. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
All right, we're going to watch a quick clip and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Hi everybody, my name is Gabriela Martina and I'm a composer, vocalist and a social activist. I make a living as an independent artist. I grew up in Switzerland, yodeling with my family and listening to classical music and Mahalia Jackson. I came to the US to study music at Berkeley, where I ended up staying. Since then I have had the great opportunity to perform or record with amazing musicians like Jack DeJohnette, Michelle Ndegeocello, Angelique Kidjo, J.R. Robinson and John Medeski. I have released 2 EPs of original music called Curiosity and Empathy, and in 2016 my debut album No White Shoes came out and got a lot of attention, including a 4-star review from Downbeat magazine. I'm currently working on my second album, which is called Homage to Gramlis, which tells the story of my family and me growing up on a beautiful farm named Gramlis in my home country Switzerland. It tells the story of the hard work of my beloved parents, the unpredictable weather changes that could harm the whole harvest. It's an album about the cycle of seasons, climate change and how important farmers are in our lives as human beings. My family's farm is a community farm with a pet zoo, fresh food for everyone and school classes being taught right there on the farm. Everyone learns from one another and is welcome. This comes to an end because my parents can't support themselves with farming any longer. It's a reflection of the world we live in today. So this is really where I'm coming from. This is how I grew up and it's a very personal story. So this whole process right now is very painful. So you probably wonder now, how is that going to sound musically, right? So I'm trying to actually combine my roots, yodeling, Swiss traditional music, with somehow everything that I've observed here in the US of my 10 years of living here.
Largos caminos silvané, leguas y leguas recorrí después. Entre tus brazos pueda descansar, si lo prefieres volveré a marchar por mi camino de ayer.
This is improvised, so the follower actually does not know what's gonna happen during the performance or during the dance. We hear the music and the leader kind of creates the mood as he goes. So that's why it's a little bit difficult, because the woman needs to be all the time very attentive and focused on the partner.
And do you give dance classes to adults or kids?
So right now we teach exclusively adults. We have studio in Medford Square in Medford, but in September we're gonna start performance classes actually for kids. So different age groups, they're gonna have classes twice a week. So that's the new endeavor that we're gonna start in September.
All right. And for those people interested in learning how to dance, how can they reach out to you and where are you located?
We are located again in Medford Square in Medford at 5 High Street, and our website is very easy. It's our name, Ultimate Tango. UltimateTango.com is the address of the website.
All right. Thank you so much for your time, and we'll be right back. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Studio B, and I'm here with James. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Great, great, great. So you own Always Home Delivery. Is that correct?
Yes, so my name is James Threadgill, and
Yes.
I'm the creator of Always Home Delivery.
All right. So can you tell us a little bit about it?
Sure. So it's a service to help people avoid stolen packages, missing packages, missed deliveries, and things like that.
So how common is package theft, do you think, in the modern area?
So, it's tough to tell on a town-by-town basis.
Okay.
But because these things aren't always talked about. But I went out and did some polls in the area to get a better idea, and we surveyed 1,050 people in the northern suburbs of Boston, and of those, about 130 people were from Malden, and of those Malden residents, about 25% said they'd experienced stolen packages or missing packages before.
So how do you think we can avoid that? Any tips on how to avoid packages being stolen?
So there are a few things. One of the things is be careful who you're ordering from.
Okay.
There are some companies like Sephora, for instance, that'll actually have Sephora printed all over their package. That can be problematic because then it's sort of a dead giveaway. There's something valuable in there. If you are ordering online, if you order from places like Amazon, they have great replacement policies. You just have to be careful not to constantly tell them you're missing packages because they'll cut you off.
Yeah.
Finally, if you do think your package went missing or was stolen, ask your roommate, ask your family, ask your neighbor, because a lot of the time they actually picked up the package for you or it was just delivered down the street.
Okay. And who are your services for?
So, for a lot of different people, tenants of apartment buildings tend to like our service. Property managers actually love working with us because, it helps keep their tenants happy. But the short answer is anyone who's worried about their packages going missing, and anyone who wants the convenience of a package delivered within a 1-hour delivery window. So a lot of the time it's people who have had packages stolen before. It's people who work odd hours, doctors, nurses, construction workers who can't be there to receive their packages, people who order medications, important things that need to get there that can't go missing. So really that sort of runs the gamut for people that we serve.
All right. And if people need your services, how can they reach you?
Sure. So you can go to www.alwayshomedelivery.com. You can also call us at 617-415-4894 to chat with us, ask questions, or place a delivery. And, everyone actually gets one free delivery, so you can try us out completely free, no credit card required even, and we're actually offering even more free stuff if you like our Facebook page. It's facebook.com/ahdelivery. And, we're really looking for feedback from Malden residents, so please do go out there and try our service.
All right, great. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, this is Evangelista LaGrace with Voice of Hope. I tell you what, keep watching the Crystal Beauty Show. It's so good. Love you all. Bye.